Hello friends and neighbors, this is Practical Healing Foods, and this is a new series we have here on YouTube. Join us every week because we have new recipes that we're going to be sharing with you that are healthy, that are low cost budget, that'll give you a lot of energy, a lot of mental focus, a lot of mental clarity. And what we want to show is you can easily and inexpensively make these recipes that are healthy from your house, and it doesn't take very long. And today I'm going to be showing a recipe that's for pizza. This pizza is one of the healthiest things. You can eat this every day and still stay within the keto zone if you're in keto, paleo, even vegetarian. All this stuff will be for you. The problem with most diets in America is they're bad, okay? And the word states that my people are destroyed because of lack of knowledge. So we're going to give you the knowledge to be able to eat right, eat healthy, and feel great long beyond your 70s, 80s, 90s, and beyond. So won't you join us on this journey as we do this every week. We'll be having a video every week that will show you how to cook, what to do, exercise to do, and a little bit of tips here and there. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with our first menu. All right, since our pizza dough is being cooked right now in the oven, we're going to go ahead and prepare some of the stuff for your topping. And what I have here is my stainless steel pan. This is an induction top, but you can either use your range, or you can use, if you have a different type of heating type of unit, go ahead and use it. Okay, so we've got this. We're going to go ahead and start browning. I'm going to start with the beef, and since these are mini pizzas, we're not going to use a whole lot. Now here we go. This is organic beef that we got at Costco, but you can get your beef anywhere. It's just like I said before, if you can get organic, it's better, and if you can get grass-fed beef, it's better. It is a little bit more, but it's well worth it. Now we want to make sure the pan is hot enough, so what we do is we're going to get a little bit of water, just a little bit on your fingers, and splash in the pan. Now you see how that beads around? That's perfectly warm now. We're going to put some oil in the pan first. You can use grass-fed butter if you like, or I'm going to use avocado oil because it's got a high heat. Do not use extra virgin olive oil because it does not maintain the heat well. That's more for like your salads and that sort of thing, okay? So we're just going to put just a little bit in here, like so. Okay. Spread that around. Okay. All right, just like so. All right, we're going to put a little bit of our organic beef in there, just a couple spoonfuls. Okay, go ahead and we're going to put some garlic in there now. Make sure your heat is not too hot. If you see that it's sticking to the pan, you may want to decrease your heat. We're going to do just a spoonful. Okay, this is garlic, chopped up. All right, we're going to do some salt and pepper. That's pepper, and let's do a little. I recommend if you use sea salt because it's better for you and it tastes really good. All right, now we're going to mix this all together. Now remember, we're going to be putting this in the oven, so we don't need to cook this 100% fully. Okay. So basically what we're doing is just removing the pink, so it's not pink, and then we're going to put this in a bowl, and we'll sprinkle this on the pizzas here in a moment. All right, time to prepare the ground turkey. Same thing like we did with the beef. Okay, you make sure the pan is hot. Add a little bit of water on there. See, now that's not ready yet because you can see the water molecules are not bouncing around, so it's not quite hot enough yet. Okay, we're gonna put this about down to about 250. Okay, let that get hot. All right, we're there. Now, same thing as before with the beef. You put either your grass-fed butter in there or your avocado oil like I'm doing. And we're gonna put that in the pot. We're gonna put that in the skillet. All right, let's go ahead and spread that around evenly. And remember, if you remove stainless steel off of an induction cooktop, it will do that. It'll stop. All right, so we're gonna do 2 scoops of ground turkey. We got this at Costco. You can get this though at any grocery store that's around you. a little too much. Turn that down a bit. If you see it sticking, turn down your heat. Okay. All right, we'll get that going like that. Okay, now we're going to do some garlic. Put your garlic in there. Salt and pepper. Okay, again with this, we're not going to be cooking this all the way through. We're just removing the pink because we're going to be placing on the pizza, and it will be cooking a little bit for a little while in the oven. Okay, if you're seeing that lumping, increase your temperature a little bit. Go about 250 maybe. There we go. Now, of course, for my vegan friends out there, you're going to omit the beef and the turkey. You still can just do like a vegetable type of pizza, and it'll still taste wonderful. Okay, now we're getting pretty much to the point where we need to remove it from the heat. Okay, and we're going to put this in our glass bowl here. Okay, everyone, it's time to remove the pizza crust from the oven. All right. Well, that looked good, guys. See, it looks just like pizza crust. Even though it's cauliflower and mozzarella, you'll never know the difference by looking at it. And the taste is wonderful. Okay, here's all my toppings that I have. So today my pizza is going to be the beef with the spinach. My son's going to have the turkey and the bell peppers. And then for all my vegan friends out there, if you want to do a vegetable pizza, you can do all your veggies you want. And if you're able to eat cheese, you can put cheese on top of that. We're going to sprinkle that on top. And then so when you're doing your mozzarella, make sure you do a little extra so that way you have some extra to put on top of your pizza for your garnishing. Also, we can't forget the pizza sauce. We're using a marinara sauce that we got at our local grocery store. And try to make sure that you get the low sugars and the low carbs. And if you're, like I said before, if you're doing keto, you want to make sure you're really careful with those tomatoes, because too many tomatoes can throw you out of the keto zone if you're trying to lose weight with the healthy keto zone diet. Okay, now that our crust is ready, we're going to get ready to put the toppings on our pizza. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put this extra parchment underneath this parchment here. The reason for that, as you're starting to put more toppings on there, your pizza is going to get heavier and then it'll start sagging a little bit. So this is just going to give your pizza a little extra stability. Because we're going to have to go back in the oven here in just a few moments. Okay, let's do that with both of these. Be very careful because these pans are still hot. They just came from the oven. Start with the pizza sauce. And you don't need to get a bunch of, put as much pizza sauce on here as you like, but don't go overboard. Okay, about that much is enough for this personal pan, and just spread it out with a spoon or whatever utensil you have handy. You can put as much on here as you want to, but there again, be careful if you're doing keto diet, because I don't want you guys falling out of ketosis. I'm going to add just a bit more because it's not quite enough. You want to cover it, but you don't want to be so heavy that it's sliding off the top of your pizzas. And the reason why I'm using marinara sauce instead of pizza sauce is there's less sugars and less carbs for the particular brand we bought here. And I got that from Costco. Okay, now that we got our pizza sauce on our pizzas, the next thing we're going to do is topping. So this topping here, I'm going to do the beef with spinach. So we're just going to kind of Put as much meat on there as you want. I'm gonna go a little light today. Like so. And also make sure you wash your hands. I'm doing my spinach. Okay, we're gonna sprinkle your cheese on. That's pretty much all I want on there. I almost forgot the onions on this pizza, so let's go ahead and add some onions on there too. And I'm gonna put some, I know the peppers are for my son's turkey pizza, but you know what? We're gonna put some of them on there too. But also watch out for as you're doing this, if you're in the keto diet, you wanna make sure you're counting your carbs. Because if you wanna lose weight in the keto diet, you need to start out your first month probably about 20 carbs total for the day. That'll put you in a deficit, so that way you're losing weight. So just like that. Okay, so the second pizza, we're gonna do turkey for my son. And just get you some turkey that we just cooked. And just sprinkle that all over. Like so. All right, now we're gonna do onions on there too. Okay, some onions. Okay, we're going to do a couple different colors of peppers. We're going to do orange peppers. Since it's fall, we want the oranges on there. When this recording is in the fall. Put some red on there. Put some yellow. Just dress this however you want to. Alright, now we're going to do some. Now, little tip. Now, you may want to put your topping mozzarella in the refrigerator because otherwise it starts getting a little clumpy. And speaking of shredded cheese, make sure you shred your own. Don't buy the bag shredded cheese at the store. The reason being is that they have to put some type of pulp inside those bags so that way it keeps the cheese from clumping. And our bodies can't digest that stuff they put in there. So all you're doing is hurting your body when you do that. So make sure you shred your own. I know it takes a little bit more work, but it's well worth it instead of having to worry about your health going down the tubes because of digesting stuff that you're not supposed to be digesting. And for my vegetarian friends out there, I haven't forgot about you. We're going to do this one in this the glass container. Same thing, you still want to slide a extra sheet of parchment paper under your current one to give it more stability as it cooks. Okay, and then you can do whatever sauce you want to do. Spread that out nice and even around your pizza. Okay. And now we're going to do our onions. Spinach on there. And if you want to, you can cut your spinach down a little bit smaller chunks, but I'm just going to leave these whole because that's kind of the way I like it. Get your peppers. Okay, and again, if you're able to, on your vegetarian diet, do cheese, any type of cheese, go ahead and put that on the top. Oh, sorry. Hold the phone. I forgot the mushrooms. You got to have mushrooms. Let's go ahead and put those mushrooms on here too. And let's put your cheese. All right, it's time to put our pizzas into the oven, and we're going to put these back into the oven at 400 degrees for about 12 minutes. Keep an eye on it because you don't want to be burning anything, but you want it nice and golden brown. All right, guys, it's time to put the pizzas in the oven. Now, before we do that, I haven't forgot about you seafood lovers. That video will be coming very soon, but what I need you to do is like and subscribe to this channel. That way you'll see that video when it pops up. All right, it's time to put the pizzas in the oven. Now, you're going to have to gauge when you first cook your first pizza, anywhere from 350 to 400. But we're going to start about 350 for this. We're going to put it in the oven. Also make sure that you set a timer. So we use our faithful, trustful friend Alexa. Please set a timer for 12 minutes.
12 minutes.
12 minutes. Starting now.
And we have dueling Alexas in our house. And you're also going to want to check on your pizzas in between to make sure that nothing's burning. If it's less time, you'll know. But once you have your first set of pizzas through, you'll know your timing and it'll be a little more streamlined for you and it'll be good. All right, our pizza's done. Let's pull them out of the oven. Let's go ahead and get these plated. Be very careful, the pans are still hot, but what we're going to do is just slide this right on here, just like so. Okay. I'm actually using the pot holders that are my wife's, so if they look funny, that's why. Okay, here they work. Whatever works, right? Lift this up and out. Okay, now is the fun part of the video where we actually get to cut the pizza and taste it. Hear that crunch? That's just like a crust. All right, and shall we try it? We shall. Oh, it's so good. It tastes like pizza, but even better because it's guilt-free. Guys, thank you for checking out this video. If you enjoyed this, please be sure to like and subscribe. If you have any comments or anything, please leave them in the comment section below. Also, be sure to check out our website at www.practicalhealingfoods.com. We keep a blog on there, and you can check out these videos on there too. And if you have any questions, you want to be part of the community, we really want you to be part of our community. Okay, check us out next week where we'll have stuffed peppers. We're going to be using some meat and stuffed peppers, and it's healthy, keto, paleo. Always, guys, make sure you do something good for somebody else, your neighbors, your family, your friends. Pray for the peace of Israel, and we'll keep you in our prayers as well. We'll check you out on the next video. Take care.